Hi, Kathy White, Certified Professional Ergonomist. I'm here to talk to you today about how to set up your workstation outside of your traditional setup in your office or your home office. Many of us are traveling out and about in many different places with our computers, and I've seen a lot of interesting arrangements that people have made. One area where you likely will be using your computer will be a hotel room. Hotels have lots of different configurations. I just want to walk you through some ideas to consider depending on what your configuration looks like. And I happen to be in a hotel today, which is a very timely opportunity for me to bring you this topic with a couple of tips. I have my computer workstation here. Obviously with a laptop, this screen is connected to the monitor. Ideally, my line of sight, if I could imagine a horizontal line extending from my eye, would align with the top third of the screen. You can see that is not the case for me. I have to always sacrifice when I'm working with the screen attached to the laptop, because I also want my forearms to be approximately parallel to the floor, which this is not the case either. You can see my work surface is pretty high. So I have to start making some decisions here. What is more important to me? Is it trying to bring up this screen to get at the proper eye height so I'm not bending my neck down and experiencing neck strain? Or do I strive to try to lift myself up so that I can have an ideal height to be more of that parallel forearm? Sometimes you might be able to alternate positions so that you're sacrificing one while not sacrificing the other. What I'm going to do is just work on trying to get myself to that ideal height. A lot of chairs in hotels are not height adjustable. That is, I'm working with a cute chair. It looks retro and cool, but it does not offer me height adjustability. So here's my trick for you. You probably have a lot of pillows that were provided by your hotel, and what you can do, and what I am going to do, is sit on one. And now I've got myself up to a better height. It's a cute chair again, but I do not have a backrest. It's there, but it's got no lumbar support. I have a backpack that I brought with my laptop. I use that a lot to provide me additional support. I will lean into that. And for additional support in hotels, you can use another pillow. And now I feel like I've got some better back support. I'm working at that more ideal height. I can play around with my tilt angle on my screen, knowing this is not necessarily ideal for me. I also brought an external mouse. I do recommend that you at least bring that. I know that external keyboards can be difficult to bring and travel with, but these are pretty easy. I know there are travel mice that are out there on the market, but I still do recommend try to find something that fits your hand. The travel mouse is typically pretty small, which makes it easier to travel with, but it won't fit your hand as well, which means you may be using additional force in order to grip the mouse. So just consider this. This one fits my hand. It's not that much bigger, and I chose a wireless option, so that saves me a little space in my luggage. It's very light, very easy to travel with. You could even play around when you are traveling, alternating between right and left hand mousing just to try to distribute some load between your hands. I primarily mouse left-handed, even though I am right-hand dominant. It's a learned ability, but I'm confident if you give yourself a little bit of time, you find that you can adjust and use the cursor functions very effectively, and it just helps reduce a little bit of load for you. These are just a few tips I have for you today. I hope you find them useful, and I hope you stay healthy in your travels.